Respected elders and my dear friends, I am going to share the opinions of some well educated people in response of my queries regarding the topic conflict of human emotions. So my first question is, what do you understand by conflict of human emotions?
I would define conflict of human emotions as the internal or interpersonal tension that arises when different emotions clashes or compete within a person or between an individual. Let's say an example, there is a person who is feeling excited about a new opportunity, but in the same time, he also carries a fear of failure. This can ultimately create an emotional tug of war. Emotions like joy, anger, sadness, and anxiety can conflict due to cognitive dissonance, and our brains struggle to reconcile opposing the feelings.
Second question is, do you think the conflict of human emotions is more pronounced in times of crisis? Why?
Yes, crises often force individuals to make tough decisions quickly, highlighting the conflict between personal interests and greater good. Thank you.
Now, the third question arises, how do you handle conflicts that involve sensitive or confidential information?
Uh, I understand the importance of confidentiality, especially when handling sensitive information. In my previous role, I had to resolve a conflict with a colleague who mistakenly shared confidential information with a client. I approached the situation by speaking with the colleague privately, emphasizing the importance of confidentiality and the potential risk involved. Then worked with them to create a plan to address the mistake so that we prevent similar incidents in the future.
Fourth question, what role does empathy play in resolving conflict of human emotions?
Well, empathy helps individuals understand different perspectives, making it easier to make decisions that balance personal values and external pressures.
Fifth question is, can emotions conflict with reason or logic?
Emotions and reason are often intertwined. While some view them as conflicting, it's more accurate to see emotions as data that our reasoning helps us interpret and manage. Our brains are wired for both. The conflict arises when strong emotions make it difficult to think logically. The solution is not to deny emotion, but to acknowledge its role and use reason for guide a constructive response.
The last but not the least, how do you think one should handle conflict of human emotions?
To handle conflict of human emotions, I would recommend a multi-step approach, starting with self-awareness, like pause and identify the conflicting emotions through journaling or mindfulness practices. Next, we should prioritize and integrate them, acknowledge the both sides, like weighing the pros and cons to reduce overwhelm. For interpersonal conflicts, communication is always a key. Express the feelings calmly by using I in a statement to avoid escalation. Finally, we should seek a balance through healthy outlets like exercise or therapy, which help to rewire neural pathways for better emotional harmony, as evidenced by neuroscience on neuroplasticity. Ultimately, it's all about the acceptance rather than separation, turning conflict into growth.
That's all the conversation.